It's like I loved the old version of Minecraft. I grew up on that. Um Minecraft wasn't cheap when I was younger. It still isn't, but now that I realize it, it's not that expensive when you look at it from a physical currency perspective. Like, it's not that hard anymore to get just like $6 or $6.99 anymore. But when I was younger, it was hella expensive, and it still kind of is if you're looking at it from a digital currency perspective. But when I was younger, me and my brother loved playing Minecraft, even though we couldn't really get it because of the fact that it was so very expensive. So my brother went online and downloaded a basically a knockoff version of Minecraft where he could play Minecraft, but he wouldn't have to pay for the actual app, and he could still play it and have the actual app. But we also couldn't get updates unless we physically downloaded it. And if you actually look at how much data we had back then, and a limit to how much data we had back then, it was not that much. I had a little Kindle tablet, and I couldn't even run like the newest version, which was 1.8 or something like that. It was not that good to have a higher level of like stuff, but I deleted a bunch of apps and was able to get to I think on my tablet I had 1.2 that I can remember. I am ancient apparently. I was there before there was even a 1 in Minecraft's updates. But still, I absolutely freaking love Minecraft. I will always love Minecraft. Even when it literally kills me because of a creeper falling and instantaneously exploding while I was caving, I will still absolutely love Minecraft. And I was absolutely excited for the fact that it was gonna update its generation, because on my tablet and on my old laptop, I had both of the versions were like basically pirated versions, but also a bit not, because my tablet was pirated, but not my not my PC or my laptop, but I couldn't usually run it on like 1.14, which was the C update, which kind of sucked because I was hyped about that, but that's mainly because there were so many entities spawning at the same time. But still, I freaking love Minecraft so very much. If I had the ability when I was younger, I probably would have had sold my soul just to get an update, or just to get probably the best version of Minecraft and be able to play all the coming up versions. I love the new update, but I also kind of miss the older updates where it'd be hella buggy and like this chunk over here would be like 17 blocks up, even though the rest of the chunks were perfectly level. That's a pillager outpost, and I don't have a shield. Oh god. Time to start smelting. Do 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 do. But I'm going to make a little house or shack, if you will, like I did in that one, in my one world I played last night, so that I can actually respawn here and not have to deal with 40 mobs at the same time. Boop. Doors, which requires the crafting table, which I shall put right there. Ferni. I absolutely love the axolotl mob. I've seen them like maybe twice now, and I absolutely love them. Like, no matter what, I would freaking die for an axolotl. They're so freaking cute. Which is a bit ironic, because my freaking my YouTube ID is Demon R Slender, and I don't believe in God and Satanism and like that, but I absolutely love the axolotl mob. Weirdly enough, I really want a ferret. I mean, I wouldn't be able to take care of one because ferrets go into dead sleeps where they don't really move and they're basically ragdolls. I wouldn't be able to handle that because I'd end up thinking the ferret is dead and absolutely going depressed as hell, only to find out that it isn't, and then either that or I'd end up thinking it is still alive and only in a dead sleep when it is actually dead. I would not be able to deal with ferrets doing that at all. I am a sadist to humanity, and humanity can f*** off for all I care, but the moment when a ferret or some type of animal ends up getting hurt or is dead or something like that, I physically cannot handle that mentally. Like, I've been playing Minecraft for literal years upon years, and yet not once have I ever killed the Ender Dragon. In survival, that is. I've killed it in creative. I've killed it on a world that was like pre-made, but that was mainly because it was part of the storyline. I've killed the Ender Dragon never in like actually true survival world. Like, never cheated, never done anything. The only thing that I've ever truly cheated that isn't technically cheating was when the geodes and the first part of the update dropped. I wanted to be in survival when I tested all the things out, because there's a bunch of things and it's better just to play in survival rather than creative, because then you get the full extent to how rare is it and how good is it for being in survival, and what are the practical uses for this in survival. Like, I found out, like, if you are trying to find a nether fortress or something in the nether, but you can't really find anything, the telescope, or the spyglass, it's a telescope anyways, the telescope is the best tool, because all you really have to do is turn up your chunks and then drink a night vision potion. And even if you don't have potions yet, if you go